Hello, green-eyed monsters! Here I am again, your Mommy Eye, and welcome back to my channel, Mommy Potter the Plant Witch. And for today's video, day 7 of 30 houseplant care, I'm gonna feature silver satin pothos care tips. Silver satin or Scindapsus is a genus of flowering plant in the family Araceae. It is distinguishable from Epipremnum by its leaves and the number of seeds they produce. Satin Pothos, Scindapsus pictus, and the Trubii, also called satin silver, are vine plants that has dark green leaves with silvery markings. This slow-growing trailing houseplant is very easy to care for. With regular pruning, Satin Pothos can make excellent potted plants with bossy foliage. Or you can hang them in a basket in a bright location. I have here examples of silver satin pothos. We have the Scindapsus pictus exotica, which has silver on both sides of the leaves with green band at the middle. We have the Scindapsus pictus argyrus, which has green leaves with splashes of silver. Another one is the Scindapsus pictus silver lady, with silver leaves and green bands on both sides of the leaves. And the Scindapsus Trubii, which has shiny silver leaf. On the lighting requirements, satin pothos plants need plenty of bright indirect light to thrive. Silver pothos can also tolerate low light conditions. Mommy Potter tips: avoid placing the silver pothos in the sun's direct rays to avoid scorching them. If you notice that the leaves become darker, move it to a brighter location to encourage faster growth. On the soil medium for satin pothos need to grow in a rich, well-draining potting mix. The best type of potting medium should have organic matter to hold moisture but be light enough so that water drains freely. The soil density will impact on how often your plant requires hydration. Mommy Potter's tip: the plant's growth will slow down if it grows in soggy, wet soil. In making the potting mix, use loam soil, cocoa peat or chips, and perlite. The best way to know if the soil is light enough is to water it thoroughly. In watering satin pothos as houseplant, water satin pothos as often as the top part of the soil dries out. The goal of watering is to make sure that the roots are always slightly moist. Mommy Potter's tip: to check when to water your silver satin plants, firmly press on the potting soil to check for moisture. If the top 2 inches of the soil is completely dry, it is time to water it. To thoroughly water your plant, pour enough filtered water or rainwater until it drains out of the bottom. Silver pothos have also pests and diseases. Root rot caused by overwatering is the most common disease problem with silver satin pothos. Another is the pests such as scales and spider mites, which can cause the plants to die and could also infect other nearby plants in your home. Mommy Potter tips: you can easily avoid root rot and virus and fungal problems by watering the plant only when the soil is partially dry. Make sure that the potting medium and the pots have excellent drainage. Removing the pests could be done by cleaning the plant and change the soil to avoid further infestation. Now, we have learned the tips on how to take care of silver satin pothos. It's time to enjoy the magic of planting!